With just the stroke of a pen, President Trump last month overturned President Obama's ban on oil and gas exploration off the Atlantic coast, thereby clearing the way for possible oil drilling off the coast of South Carolina. Any leak, small or large, from an oil rig like this threatens our delicate environment, as well as more than 78,000 tourist industry jobs and the very sparkle of the sea. People come here from all over, here to Myrtle Beach, spending $7 billion a year to enjoy our broad white beaches. They come to frolic, to enjoy time with a best friend, to goof around with a little brother, all in our pristine oceanfront getaway. They come to have a drink, to catch a fish, for a girlfriend's weekend. Generations of families have gathered along the Grand Strand for more than a century of memories. But whether you work here or come to play, talk of oil drilling brings back memories of the 2010 BP oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico, the biggest oil spill ever. It was the Deepwater Horizon rig blazing in the night, and the many frustrating months of trying to cap the spill and recapture the more than 4 million gallons of crude that gushed out into the Gulf. An oil spill the size of North and South Carolina together. Imagine, like driving from Clemson all the way to the North Carolina-Virginia border. It's a lot of real estate. The spill was catastrophic for wildlife and threatened precious wetlands. Ocean life and some kind of fishing are still recovering now, 7 years later. Trump's executive order to allow oil exploration and drilling isn't popular along the South Carolina coast. 23 communities, including Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, have come out against a new exploration effort here. Among our politicians, Myrtle Beach area Republican Congressman Tom Rice flipped his position in a rare stand against President Trump. He's now anti-oil drilling, as are several other South Carolina GOP congressmen. Also anti-drilling is the mayor of Myrtle Beach and the South Carolina governor, as well as virtually every elected Democrat. So that's a look at the politics. Now let's compare revenue dollars for a moment. The oil industry believes that by 2035, 17 years from now, offshore drilling and related businesses could bring $2.7 billion to South Carolina. But remember, tourism brings in $7 billion right now, and that's just to Myrtle Beach. The oil industry also predicts 24,000 new oil-related jobs, again, 17 years from now. Myrtle Beach tourism employs 78,180 people right now. It is, of course, possible that we could have both safely. That's certainly what the oil industry firmly believes. But when people here weigh the sparkling water and the spotless beaches, plus all that revenue we just talked about, when they weigh that against even the tiny chance of a spill, well, let me just say, you're not even allowed to smoke on some of these area beaches. They are that precious. Where do you think public opinion will fall? Now, the bottom line here is that going ahead with exploration and drilling is a federal decision, not a state one. There's already some talk about changing that, but you can call your state representatives, your legislators, your mayor, whomever, the governor's office, and demand that this is a decision that South Carolinians ought to be able to make themselves.